Hi there, my name is Peter Vox and I am the Director and Principal Teacher of Vox Singing Academy, which was established in 1993 here in beautiful Melbourne, Australia. Welcome to another episode of Ask VSA, where we answer all of your questions regarding everything to do with singing. If we could help you or someone that you know with their singing, we'd be absolutely honoured. We have numerous studios with male and female teachers here in beautiful Melbourne, Australia. Also online singing lessons worldwide, 7 days a week. And if you don't want to have private face-to-face lessons with us, we also offer the ultimate online singing course. Check out the links below for more info. If you like this channel, give it a like, thumbs up, click like and subscribe. Lots of other great content happening on this channel as well too. Without any further ado, let's get stuck into the next question, which was put to me by one of my students, Envy Marshall, and she said, why is my voice always scratchy? So your voice will be scratchy as a singer for two reasons. One, because of something that you've done to it while you're singing. Two, it will be environmental, okay? So something in the environment has caused your voice to be scratchy. Let's go with the number one point firstly, which a lot of the singers are probably more so interested in. You will get a scratchy voice if you're not using your voice properly, supporting with your diaphragm, or having a bad technique. So your voice will be scratchy and it will feel hot and irritated and generally scratchy when you're singing. And this, as I said, it can be from numerous different avenues from your singing. The first avenue that you really want to address is your breathing and your support. You've got to make sure that you're breathing through your diaphragm, okay? So breathing through this area here, supporting, yeah, when you're singing louder or higher notes. So make sure that you're really tightening your stomach, supporting, and not putting any pressure on the chords. You don't want your sounds to sit down on the chords if your voice isn't used to it. So you don't want to be doing this, yeah, 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 with your voice. If your voice isn't used to doing that, singing it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing it in a natural voice that's conducive for you, not to hurt your voice. Don't sing too high. A lot of people try to sing really high and they strain their voice, and you'll get hot and scratchy from doing that as well too. But as a general rule, it's from compressing your voice down and trying to have more of a rock sound or a harder sound. And as I said, I've just explained it. Instead of going, yeah, 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 in a natural, nice tone, you're trying to go, yeah, 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 and push the sound of your voice. Now, that doesn't hurt my voice because I know how to do it. But if you're not trained how to do that, that is the first way that you can develop a scratchy voice from singing. Another way you can develop a scratchy voice from singing is running out of stamina. And obviously, you know, everyone can sing for certain amounts of time, and you've got to build up stamina. If you want to go out and sing for an hour, you have to do some scales, practice at home. You have to build up until you can sing for an hour. And that might take you a month or 2 months. With a lot of our students at Vox Singing Academy, we get them onto scales, anything from 10 minutes to half an hour a day of just scales. And then they sing after their scales because they want to apply the skills they're learning in the scales into the songs. So they're the main reasons for singers to be scratchy. Sorry, forgot another one. I just had a look at this bottle of water here as well too. That's another reason why you could be scratchy, but that's more an environmental thing. Being a singer, you always want to be hydrated. You always want to be drinking water, keep the vocal cords lubricated, because that is the lubrication for the vocal cords is fluid. So that could be another reason why you are scratchy, but it's more so environmental as well too. So I've gone over support, wrong technique, compressing the voice. They're really the main points why your voice will be scratchy, and not staying hydrated when you are singing. Let's go on to environmental. Now, this can be huge, okay? It can be absolutely huge. Now, right here, I've got a heater, a bar heater, an oil heater, and that's drying the atmosphere out. So that is environmental. We have an air conditioner, and that I feel that really affects my voice worse. In summer, if you've ever seen the back of an air conditioner, it will be leaking water out the back of an air conditioner. An air conditioner takes moisture out of the air and dries it out and pushes out cold air. So again, this is environmental, and it dries the voice out and can make your voice scratchy. So that, again, drinking water, staying hydrated, if you've got a heater on or the air conditioner on in winter and summer respectively. Numerous other things can make your voice scratchy. Dust, hay fever, pollen, particularly in springtime, particularly here in Melbourne. I've always got hay fever. I can barely breathe through this nose. And that's because of hay fever. I'm always generally clearing my voice in springtime, blowing my nose. I always got a hanky here because my nose is always running in springtime, and that's just the way that it is. There are dust mites from the carpet that are coming in here as well too. So you could be allergic to something that's making your voice scratchy. It could be something spicy that you've eaten. You could have eaten something that was very salty, that's dried your voice out, that's making your voice scratchy. As I said, it could be spicy food that you've eaten. As a general rule, you don't have a big meal before you sing because you can have reflux and burp up stomach acids and make you burp. So you generally don't have a big meal before you sing because you're using your diaphragm in your stomach, and that's not good, and that can make your voice scratchy as well too. So they're the main points. I've gone over that pretty quickly. I may have missed some. If I've missed some, put them in the comments what you think can make your voice scratchy. Put it in the comments and let me know what else. But they're my main points. What you drink can make your voice scratchy. Sorry, I just missed that one. That's a huge one. So if you have, sometimes like whiskey or something like that, or even black coffee, if you have enough coffee or tea, it will make your voice scratchy because it will dehydrate you if you're having a lot of coffee and tea. But yeah, if you're drinking something that might be spicy, like a soup or hot, that can make your voice scratchy. So you just have to really, it's trial by error. If something you think is making your voice scratchy, like the air conditioner or the heater or drinking whiskey, or smoking or whatever it might be, stop doing it, okay? If you've had a hot meal, it's made your voice scratchy, a spicy meal, it's made it scratchy, stop it and see how it goes the next day. And again, even with the techniques, if you're going a little bit more huskier on the throat, dropping it down, try to get a richer sound or a more rock sound, stop doing it and see how it goes the next day. If it stops your voice from being scratchy, you've basically nailed what you need to do or not to do, making your voice scratchy or not scratchy. Hope I've helped you out. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. If you want me to answer a question regarding singing, please put it in the comments below and I will make a video if I think it's a very good question. If you think I've missed anything, please put it in the comments. Just drop by and say hello if you want to say hello as well too. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, click like and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up so you don't miss any, or click like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new releases. And if we could help you or someone that you know with their singing, check out the links below. Studios here in Melbourne, Australia. Also, we have online singing lessons worldwide, and if you don't like to have face-to-face lessons, check out the Ultimate Online Singing Course. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers out there. Really appreciate all your love and support. Keep it positive, keep it real, and most importantly, live each day with passion, peace, and much love. Until the next video. Bye-bye.